got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Lesbian, 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 lesbian.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Hi everybody.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? We're back. Back once more. Look, I'm gonna say something. One of those Italian snacks. Now, of course, I don't know which one. Did not sit right in my digestion at all. Something went real bad. Something went real bad. I seem to be okay now. But it was bad, dude. It was bad for a second there. I was fucking rice crackers. I mean, honestly, like it could be them. They did taste fucking odd. Chibli was concerned about you. Oh my dude, I haven't replied to Chibli in like I haven't replied to one of his messages in like 18 hours, bro, cuz I went to like I slept a little bit. And then I woke up and I just felt like I had to die. I kind of woke up and I was like, man, if today's the day I die, I wouldn't even be sad because I would love the relief. I would love the sense of relief it would give me, the sweet release. And I'm fine now. Although I did eat right before the stream because I was hungry because I hadn't really eaten that much. So if something goes wrong, then this might end up being a short stream. But otherwise, if I hadn't eaten, then I wouldn't have been able to go live. So I had to take a risk. I had to experiment a little bit. So thanks a lot, Italy. What the fuck, dude? Can I just say, whatever happened to me on the fucking, I'm gonna get fucking honest and real with you, okay? Whatever happened to me on the toilet, I think was like the top 3 worst bathroom experiences that I think I've ever had. It was horrible. It was just so bad. It was like
Why you got so many necklaces?
I was genuinely, when people say like, oh, I was praying for mercy, I was begging to God.
Baby.
Like, I've said that before, but I've never like really meant it. Bro, I mean it this time, bro. I was fucking, I'm telling you, bro, I was hoping I'd die, bro. I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. This is crazy. But then, you know, we made it out. We made it out of the situation, and I'm okay now, probably. It was, you know, as Prezzo said earlier, it was maybe a little bit of a Prezzo moment. So I'm not gonna probably touch any of these snacks again, to be honest. Well, some of them I'm like, there's no way this could do it. Like the Oreo cookie stuff, I'm like, there's no way that's what did it. I'm 100% sure it's the fucking rice crackers. Or it's like maybe it was like the fucking cherry jam thing. Probably the oil. Dude, I knew something was off about them, bro. It just did not taste right. It didn't even taste like olive oil. It tasted weird. So the good news is we can run this Russian roulette even more times now because, you know, 2 more months of these packages, and I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to see if all of them give me some kind of disease. I'm going to see what happens to me. Who knows, man? The next one could be really fire. When I clip your shit, it auto features. I didn't realize one of your top featured clips is just some long ass clip where for half of a second it vaguely sounds like Handler says the F slur. Yeah, I think that was brought to my attention. I think someone mentioned that, and I went, "Wow, that's a cool new feature, man." Oh, my bad. No, don't sweat it, bro. Don't fucking sweat it. How are you guys doing today? How's your what is it, a Thursday? Yeah, it's a Thursday. How you guys doing today? What's the haps on that front, man? I need some water. I'm gonna go to the city tonight. That's exciting. Hope you have a good night out, man. Just got my settlement from Uber because I got into a car crash like 2 weeks ago in an Uber. Oh, did it pay well? Was it worth like the trauma? It's paying my rent. Wait, that's fucking awesome. I'm about to go into an Uber and start like grabbing the wheel and shit. And hope it pays out. Gotta find some 2.8 star Uber. No, for real. They have cameras. Yo, Quabi, thanks to raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, the double feature is happening. I think Prezzo said, ew. Prezzo said he wants to do Elf, and I still gotta figure mine out, but like I will. There's a lot of Christmas movies out there. I'll find one. Wait, but there's a double feature on Handers too. Well, we are the OG Friday double featurers. It's our trademark. Wait, is she doing the final 2 Hunger Games? The final 2 Hunger Games movies? That's exciting. You got some competition. That's the craziest thing about Twitch is you are like pretty much actively kind of like competing with your friends. But like when it's been happening for years, I think when my first year of doing this, it was like a bit jarring because like anytime I had like way too many friends and anytime any of them would go live, like all of our viewer counts would just like get nuked to like 75. But you know, that's like the life, you know what I mean? Everybody gets a piece of the pie.
White people be like,
V.
You're literally stealing me from Chib right now. Yes, dude. Let's drive him to 0 viewers. I'm going to start whispering everybody in his chat. I'm going to say, I'm an up-and-coming streamer. Please check out my content. Wait, actually, you know, let's figure it out. Christmas movies? Yeah, no, it's going to be Christmas movies. President wants to do Elf. I want to find like a similar classic. Because it does feel like the past few double features. I want to like also watch a good movie, I think. Because the past few double features have been like, and this is by my own choice, I always just end up choosing like the most dog shit movie ever made. And this time, like, why don't we make it like 2 good movies? You know what I mean? I always vote for Home Alone. Well, we already did we do Home Alone last year or the year before? God, I don't even know. Last year? Damn. We did 2 as well. Yeah, we did, yeah. Hannah's chat needs to be taught movie night etiquette. I'm sorry, the amount of this part is insane. Shadows is crazy. It takes time. You know, it took us like 2 years to, like, I mean, it'll still happen sometimes, but we did have a streak of people wanting to like discourse every second of the movie when something bad would happen in the movie instead of just watching the fucking movie. We'll get there. You know what I mean? We're better. We got better. I don't know. Foof here is always like fucking. Foof here is like always really mad about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really notice it that much nowadays. Maybe it's because it just used to be that much worse. But like, it's been like a while since I've noticed something like that and been like, wow, that's annoying.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
I don't look at chat enough. That's also a part of it, true. I try to like watch the movie a little bit too. I remember during Uncut Gems I said the fucking end of the movie being like surprised this didn't happen and then got a reply, does he know? No, I didn't know. Okay, but that's like it's like kind of like a thing where it sucks because like the people like being like excited about like, oh my god, this part is crazy. It comes from like a really genuine and sweet place, but it's obviously like not the move. It's like less offensive than like people being really annoying and aggressive, but it's still like, you know, you don't want people's like experience to get spoiled. So like, you know, but that's like, honestly, here's the thing is too, there's like no situation in the world where a bunch of people are watching a movie and it doesn't get a little bit annoying. You know what I mean? That's also a part of it forever, is that it will just, you know, I mean, look at any sort of like film discourse. It's just always going to be annoying. It's always going to be like a little bit annoying at the very least. But then, you know, you just got to hope that everybody walks away with like
Why you got so many necklaces?
something good. Sharon, thank you for the 82 months. 82 months, bro. That's actually crazy. And Yvette the Hater, thank you for the 51 months. Chaos Go Live, thank you for the 10. Zero's Watermelons, thank you for the 18. ASAP Diana, thank you for the 56. Nani, thank you for the 50s. 35, actually. Thank you for the 35 as well. Thank you so much. Did you see Obama's movies of the year? I didn't see his movies. I saw his songs, and it was like his worst one that I've seen. Normally, Will/Hannah's viewer is a movie night tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow. If a little tip is, if it's a movie night, it's always going to be in like the notif or the title, because you know I gotta farm it a little bit. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure people pull up. So if there's no mention of a movie in the title or notif, then there's probably no movie, I would say. I think about Obama listening to Ethel Cain and Astronaut in the Ocean all the time. There's no way he put Astronaut in the Ocean on one of his lists. There's no way that's fucking real. He did? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm looking at this letterbox list of Christmas movies, and some of these are insane. The Hunt, starring Mads Mikkelsen. Like there's a lot of like you know, they're pulling like a Die Hard thing here where it's like, you know, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. But it's like, it's not the vibe I'm looking for, man. Gay movie for double feature. What is a gay Christmas movie besides like Carol? Because I think I watched Carol like 6 months ago, so I don't know if I'm ready to watch it again. Is this movie Klaus? Is this good? Like Klaus, Santa Claus? Klaus 2019. Peak. Damn, it has a 4.2, bro. Mulholland Drive has sweet and fun Christmas vibes. Eyes Wide Shut, yeah. Eyes Wide Shut movie night. That would be fucking insane. Little Women. I do want to do a Little Women movie night at some point, but it's gotta be a little bit of time since I watched it last. To consider doing iconic Christmas episodes of TV shows like SpongeBob Christmas specials. That would actually be kind of fun. Okay, low key, like now I'm back in the spot where I'm like, low key, like I'm not doing enough movie nights. I keep like forgetting to do them. I'm doing like fucking 1 or 2 a month. Like I should at least be doing 1 a week, man. If I'm complaining this much about how there's nothing to do on stream. I could be down to do a stream where I watch some like Christmas TV episodes. That'd be fun. Did we ever do the Grinch? How the Grinch Stole Christmas? That's a good fucking movie. Yeah, I'm talking about the Jim Carrey one. We could actually do this one. This one would be pretty fun. I like this movie. Didn't we watch that? I'm like trying to think of it, and I don't think I watched it on stream. I think I watched it in a Discord call with like my friends. I don't think it was on stream. Find one here, bro. I clicked on that, and I clicked off. I don't think you've watched it on stream. What movie the Prez will choose? Elf. Elf. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to say for now. Unless I figure something else out, we might do The Grinch. The Grinch starring Jim Carrey. Bro, I've been watching this like vlogger today where like at first I thought the vlogs were kind of boring, but then like this like narrative started developing. There's like a whole like storyline inside of these vlogs that has actually become like quite intriguing. Because this guy started off doing like, he worked at a 7-Eleven, so he started doing like 7-Eleven vlogs, and I was like, oh, this is something to throw on in the background. And then he got fired. He got fired from his job at 7-Eleven because him and his 40-year-old coworker posted like a YouTube short where they drank like a non-alcoholic Heineken. And like apparently the owner of the store got like really pissed off and was like, you're drinking on the job. You can't fucking broadcast shit like this. So then he like started doing this, like, I don't know, he started like bouncing around everywhere. Like at one point he went back to the 7-Eleven because it's like, it's in like Palm Springs or some shit, or like really close to Coachella. And they had a Coachella rush. So they needed like a worker back. So they invited him back. And then he started like door dashing. And now he's like working towards moving to Arkansas, where he wants to start his own convenience store because he somehow found like this college town in Arkansas that doesn't have any like, it has like 2 gas stations or something. And then he said that like, oh, if I go in there and I just like make my own convenience store and I make like really easy sandwiches, I can easily like, it'll cost me like $1.50 to make them. And I can sell them for like $2.50. So he has this like kind of like very ambitious idea right now of starting his own convenience store. Can we watch? I've watched all of them. And it's like not, I don't know if it's that good of like stream content, but I'm just like liking this like narrative that's like developing in the back. Because he's going to take his 40-year-old coworker that he got caught drinking beer with. He's gonna take him with him to Arkansas, and they're gonna like run this shop together. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, this is like really, it's interesting because now I'm like I'm invested because I'm like, is this convenience store gonna work out? Is this gonna like actually happen? Because that's pretty fucking ambitious. Someone needs to make a documentary or a compilation so it becomes stream content. I'm sure somebody, you know, it's at one point will like compile the whole journey. You know what I mean? Somebody will like put it all together. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just like I love vlogs like that where there's like a whole bunch of world building going on where it's like actual like, because this is like way more interesting than I don't know, like some fucking influencer just like living in LA and vlogging. This is like an actual fucking guy out there, dude. He's out there fucking trying to, I don't know, he's trying to build something, dude. Actual HM meetup at the Arkansas convenience store. I don't think I'll ever go to Arkansas in my life. I mean, never say never, but frankly, I'd be surprised if I ever end up in Arkansas. I'd be very surprised. Is there even any chatters in here from Arkansas? Is that even like something that's happening? I used to. Little Rock, Arkansas. Wait, isn't this where like fucking Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are from Arkansas? I like visiting Arkansas, Loki. It's only like 45 minutes to cross the state border. Is it lit? Is it lit in Arkansas? What is Arkansas known for? Let's look this up. What is Arkansas known for? Hillbillies, chicken, Walmart. Diamonds, duck hunting. Is Walmart from Arkansas? That's crazy. Oh my god, bro. Walmart's revenue in 2025, 680 billion. Holy shit. Dude, Walmart has more employees than my country has people. Walmart has 2.1 million employees. That's fucking crazy. Companies with the most employees. Yeah, Walmart is number one. Or wait, Google told me the wrong results. Well, it's like the most. It's the biggest employing private company. Because then, like the actual first largest is Ministry of Defense India, which is 2.99 million employees, and then the second is Department of Defense USA, 2.93, and then it's People's Liberation Army from China with 2.55, and then it's Walmart. Wait, Walmart almost is the same size as the Chinese army, dude. They could have a pretty fucking even battle. Amazon is fifth largest, 1.6. Have you heard of the chants they do at Walmart? No. They do chants? I did see in one of the videos, it kind of like, I don't know why this exactly was what made it seem so dystopian to me, but in one of the videos he was in like a Walmart parking lot, and the parking lot had like speakers on it, and it had this like really like commercial voice on it being like, "Thank you for visiting your local Walmart. We advise you to keep a safe distance and wear a face covering, even today," or whatever, some shit like that. And then I was just like, something about it, I was like, dude, this is like insane. I don't know, our fucking stores don't have speakers in the parking lots where they welcome you to the store like you're fucking entering some kind of fucking war. This happens at many Walmarts.
Me?
What the fuck is this, dude? What is this?
Give me a W. Give me an A. A. Give me an L. L. Give me a squiggly. Give me an M. Give me another A. Give me an R. Give me a T. What's that spell? I can't hear you. Who do we want to be? Actually, free. Give me a...
What? It was so awkward, dude. Hold on, I wanna see more of this. Walmart employees chant. Nice. Why doesn't Dan Clancy make us do this for Twitch? Maybe like everybody wouldn't be on his ass so much if he created some fucking unity and made us all chant together. Oh my god, everybody make sure to go live on Wednesday next week at 1 p.m. EST. We're going to do the Dan Clancy chant. Okay, we're all going to do it at the same time. No matter what stream you'll click on, we'll be doing the Dan Clancy chant. Walmart fight song?
Okay, let's get me a rhythm. Follow me. We are Walmart. We are Walmart. Everybody. One more time. We are Walmart. Last time. We are Walmart. Hey, Nina. Young man, young girl, welcome to Wally World. You're going to be a cashier someday. Got a smile on your face. You love this place. Moving those colors all over the place. Singing, we are Walmart. We are Walmart. Two more times. We are Walmart.
Dude, he's really into it. Bro, imagine getting fired because you don't want to do the Walmart chant. It's like the Pledge of Allegiance. Bro, there's so many of these videos. What? Employees dance to Surfing Bird. Oh, they're doing the mannequin challenge. Oh, never mind.
Thank you very much. You guys are loud and excited today, or what?
Bro, they only fucked with that one guy doing it. The last video we watched had like 18k likes and like barely any dislikes.
How do you feel? Alright, now where was that enthusiasm on Sunday night? You guys nervous because your family was around, or what? I'm like, good evening, everybody. You're like, oh, you know, we normally do this. What you guys are doing to me, I felt it. Alright, well, hey, we have just, what, 16 hours left of this? Is that about where we're at? 14, somewhere in there?
Why is this like something that they even bother with? Chibli, thank you for the raid. I heard through the grapevine that you were worried about me. Your assumption was correct. The Italian snacks did give me some form of food poisoning. And I was out. I was briefly out. Which is why I didn't get back to you. But once I'm done streaming, I will catch up on everything that I missed. It was rough for a moment there. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it, man. I hope you had a great stream, bro. We're watching Walmart chants. I'm trying to get my chat to do stuff like this. Chibli yesterday at 9:43 p.m. I hurt you. I hurt everyone.
Getting closer. So, thank you once again to all the efforts that have been put into this.
Don't worry, bro. I'll be back. I'll be back in those messages, man.
What's going on? Freddie causing a ruckus? Alright, right after this meeting, if I can have everybody's attention to knock out what we have in pets.
Oh my god.
Well, that's good. You guys must be watching Family Guy.
I'm gonna miss these when my work goes on summer break, so little favorite part of the week. No, I was literally saying earlier, like, Twitch should make us do things like this. I'm telling you, bro. Did you already watch the Golden K-pop Demon Hunters one? Well, like a Walmart dance? This is what hell must be like. Friendly reminder that even feudal serfs in the Middle Ages didn't have to go through this. Holy fucking shit, dude. I mean, he is killing it.
How often do he listen to this in his car, y'all?
But I just, like, you can see on everyone else's face, it's like, fuck, dude, I just want to go home. I just want to fucking, I don't want to be here, man. Which is, like, totally understandable.
Wondering how.
That's crazy. America is like... See, this goes for like so much of the Western world because, like, you know, people in the Western world talk a lot about, like, you know, Japanese work culture, which obviously is not good, right? But they, with like every single problem that is outside of the Western bubble, they talk about it like it's like non-existent here. You know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, you know, with everything else that's like problematic about American work culture, whether it's the fucking, you know, whether it's the fucking low wages or, you know, fucking low, like, security benefits or whatever, they also make you do this, which is, like, crazy. Like, that's nuts, man. Why don't you make us do fun activities like that? Okay, we need to do a... We need to think of a chant. It's quite a few years old, but my friend sent it to me. Dude, this is a streamable link. That's crazy. What the? Oh, this is just giving me flashbacks to, like, fucking, like, introduction games and, like, classes. Holy shit, bro. Just like total fucking torture for everybody involved. Summer camp. Were any of you big summer camp goers? Were any of y'all one of those kids that would just like disappear for a couple weeks every summer to go to summer camp? No, I was poor. See, that's the same thing that happened to me. I never went because I was poor. And then when I was like 14 or 15, my sister, who, you know, is quite a bit older than me, she was like, you deserve this. You deserve a camp experience, a summer camp experience. And she like paid for me. Like she set it all up. And then I went, and it was easily like the worst 2 weeks of my life. Like I hated it. I hated it so fucking bad. And I've never had the heart to tell her. I've never had the heart to tell her that it was just like, it was so bad. I did not like it. You deserve that. Yeah. Maybe it was intended. But I was just like, bro, it was like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like the only time in my life where I've been like, I think I got like genuinely bullied, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck was going on, man. It was like the fucking like camp kids, bro. The camp kids that would go every summer, they developed like this like elitist top 1% bubble, and everybody who was new in the camp just had to go through these like humiliation rituals, and it was just like a nightmare. I hated it. Like the only people I got along with was like people that hadn't been before. And then like, see, this is what like, I experienced this so much as a kid, where like, when you're asked about like how an experience was, it feels like they really just want you to say that it's good and not actually say what it's like. Because like, you know, when I went to like a small school, all my teachers just kept going like, isn't this school great? Isn't this school really good? And it just wasn't like that good of a school, especially compared to the other ones I went to. It was the same with like the summer camp, where like I didn't really even have an opportunity to like feel comfortable being like, I didn't really like it, because every time someone addressed me about it, they were just like, isn't this the best? It was never like, how do you feel about this? It's like, isn't this the greatest? Isn't this incredible? So then you're just kind of like, well, yeah, man, totally. But yeah, we need to keep watching this. That's crazy. You're stuck there anyway, like you can't say you're upset. Yeah, no, it's I'm just like, no, like I can fucking recount everything that happened to me. At one point, a kid started choking me and put me in a headlock, which was crazy, but he was like one of the new ones. He was like, I don't know, he was like a little bit of a troubled kid. He came from like he was like a foster kid, and it was like he had like a lot of anger issues. And then he like randomly put me in a headlock, and it was just like really odd. Then like I didn't like a lot of them, to be honest. Like maybe some of it I invited on myself because I just didn't like some of them. So like I wasn't like super like, after a certain point I stopped making as much of an effort. Like my best friends in the camp were this one girl that was like really tall, and she was really into anime. She would just talk about anime all the time. And then there was this like kid from Finland who had like a fake Beats pill speaker thing. And then he would just like constantly talk about that, how he can like get those really easily because his dad knows a guy. And what didn't help was that we ran late and we got to the camp late. So I got like, I got a room with like, I don't know, it was like a single room. Everybody else was in a room. It was a double room. And everybody else was in a room with like 12 other people. So I go in there and I'm just like, okay, I guess it's just me in this room. And then this other kid that was late arrives too. And this kid, like I felt
Aksel happy.
I felt like a lot of like sympathy towards him, because like he was the brother of the guy that put me in a headlock. So he was also in the foster system. So I felt sympathy for him. But he was also like, he wasn't like an asshole to me, but he was an asshole to like a lot of other people. And after spending like a week with him, it did start to wear me down. Like there was a moment, because one of my best friends growing up was a foster kid. So I had like, you know, we had talked about it a lot. So I had like I had a little bit of like knowledge about how hard it is. and I had sympathy that came from that. But then I did end up reaching a point where I was just like, I think I just got like really tired of it, because he was like a pretty rude person, and then, but then like he had talked to like these girls who he had told them his life story, which was like it was a really sad story. Like I think his mom died at a young age or something. And I, that same day, had a disagreement with him. So then they heard this like really tragic story of him. And then they all decided that I was an asshole. Because they heard that like he had like something bad happen to him. And then they also saw like me get into a little bit of an argument with him. Because I think he like, I don't know what he said. He did something that like pissed me off. So then those girls were like, fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell, dude? And then, one of the days, this was another problem, was like, there were like these active fitness days where one of the days we went kayaking and the other day we went like this insanely long distance on just like scooters, but like, you know, the scooters that like you push with your leg. So it just kind of it was just like really, it was just like really annoying. Like it wasn't even like a fun experience. And I got stung by a bee. I got stung by a bee, and I've learned later that I'm actually allergic to bees, which is why like I swelled up so bad. And so I like fell behind the rest of the group with this other like camp counselor, and she was really nice. She was really nice. We had like a nice conversation, but then I get to the lake and everyone's like swimming, and I was like, I don't really want to swim. I literally just got stung by a bee. I feel weird. And then this girl who I thought I was chill with sits down next to me, and we're just sitting in silence. And then out of nowhere, she says, you know, you're like a really weird guy. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was fucking going crazy. I had never in my fucking life experienced anything like this. The fact that she just hit me with that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What have I done wrong? I don't understand. I don't understand like what I've done wrong in any of these situations. This is crazy. This has haunted you. It was like legitimately like, well, I wouldn't say it was like the worst 2 weeks of my life, but it was like a notably horrible 2 weeks in my life. It was like, and at the same time, I had like one of my first girlfriends, and I had to leave. I had to go to camp for 2 weeks, and there was no fucking reception in this camp. So I was like trying to text her. I was like, I got a girlfriend now. Like, this is really cool. I got to text my girlfriend. I couldn't fucking reach her at all, and she thought I was avoiding her, so she got mad at me. I was like, bro, I just like could not. It was just like horrible. I just like, it was just L after L, bro. It was so bad. There was one kid that looked like JonTron. He was like 15 and he had like a beard, and he looked exactly like JonTron. It was really jarring. It was like really, him I remember like really well. But then yeah, it just kind of fucking sucked. It was like, I imagine like, and then you know what the worst part was? At one point, I think the camp counselor started to realize that I wasn't having a good time, so they started giving me like pity prizes, and that made me even more depressed, because like every day they would choose like someone that did like something really nice the previous day to like hoist the flag. We had to hoist, like, you know, raise the Estonian flag every fucking morning for some fucking reason. And then like I think it was like the day after I got stung, they made me fucking raise the flag, and I was like, oh my god, I know what this is. Like, I know what this is, bro. You guys just, you feel sorry for me, and I just hated it, dude. I hated it so much. And then at the end, they did like fucking,
hey, ho ho ho, ho ho ho, bitches! I'm Santa Claus. I wanted to see if you will be watching the hit Christmas movie that I, Santa Claus, am in, called Elf. Santa out, fuckers!
yes. Yes, we will watch Elf. We will watch Elf. That's the Prezzo one. That's the Prezzo one. But then yeah, at the end of the camp, there was like this like big disco thing, and then at the end, before the disco thing was like it was like the camp awards. And bro, I got a fucking award for bravery. Bro, it actually pissed me off so fucking bad, man. I got so fucking triggered. I was like, what the fuck? What is this fucking shit, dude? I actually felt like I felt like everyone in the camp had like had a meeting without me where they were like, this kid is like really fucking weird. This kid is like really fucking weird. He's really sad. We need to like do something about him because this could turn him like really evil. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going. Oh my God. And then like one of the most embarrassing moments was like, this was when I first got into hair gel because I was like 14. I'd never gotten into hair gel before. So like a month before then, I'd gone to the barber and I showed him like a picture of my favorite footballer. And I was like, can you give me a haircut like him? And then she said, you have to put a bunch of hair gel in to get that haircut. So when I hear a bunch of hair gel, I thought I just had to put like a shit ton in. So I would put like a ridiculous amount of hair gel in my hair because I thought like that was the move. And it was just like way too much hair gel. My fucking hair became like one solid helmet. It was so bad. It was so fucking bad.
Hey! Ho, ho, ho!
And
Hoo, 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 Merry Christmas, you ball-suckling lollipop mustache sentient man! What's the plan today, buddy?
I'm telling a story right now, man. I don't got a plan for you. Just sit down and listen to my story, man. Oh, fuck, I forgot where I was. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hair gel. Okay, and then at one point, this, like, one of the kids at the camp, which, like, this part, I'm like, I would probably also think that this kid is, like, really weird. He tried to go past me and then run his fingers through my hair, and his fingers got stuck in my hair, and he just went, what the fuck? I was like, fuck, dude. Oh, fucking shit. It was so bad, dude. It was just so fucking bad. And they made us do, like, baseball, which, like, that's fucking random. That's the only time in my life where I've ever played baseball. And it turns out baseball is like really fucking hard if you've never played it before in your life. So I just remember like going to the fucking mound or whatever, and I remember trying to hit the ball, and I would just miss over and over again. And like they had like some like instructor guy that came to the camp, and he was just kind of like, he like sighed at me at one point, and I was like, oh my God, bro. It was just the worst. It was just like genuinely like one of the worst fucking moments of my life, that whole camp. It was just so bad. It was so ass, dude. Can I be a bit vulnerable here? Yeah, man. When you're a weird / neurodivergent / mentally ill kid, environments like those are such a nightmare. I understand you. I just farted out an absolute missile in the toilet. That's crazy, dude. Regarding plan, Ahmed, to answer your question. I'll figure that out in a second. I just got like way too into this. Cause like I've like mentioned this like camp experience before, but I haven't really thought about it. I haven't like really super deeply thought about how like horrible those 2 weeks were. I didn't even like stay in touch with anybody. Everybody else was like, oh my God, we're all gonna stay in touch. I was just like, I gotta fucking go home. But like that girl that talked about anime all the time, she was really nice. I don't know why the fuck I didn't stay in touch with her. I got along with her really well. Did you get the Neymar cut? No, dude, I bet I can show you the exact picture that I used. Do you have pictures? No, I don't really have any pictures of myself from that time because I never took pictures. There's like a gap from like probably from when I was like 11 to 15 when where there's maybe like I don't know, like 5 or 6 pictures of me. Oh my God, dude. Okay, the haircut's like nothing that crazy, but it just feels embarrassing showing this and being like, oh, I really went to the barber when I was 14 and I said, can you please make me look like this? my god, because I remember like she also sighed at me. She was kind of like, well, I don't know, we'll see.
Hey! Ho, ho, ho! Santa here! I just wanted to announce here that Mrs. Claus and I will be separating.
What?
Unfortunately, she didn't like who I voted for in 2024.
Voted for? There's fucking elections in the North Pole or whatever. Who the fuck are you voting for in the North Pole, bro? Dude, this is, I don't think this is the picture I showed, but this is from like the same era. And the real football heads know exactly who this is, but like this is so embarrassing, dude. I went to the barber and I got like so nervous showing the picture because I'd never shown a picture to the barber before. And I said, can you please make me look like this? And then she said, maybe. And then she said, you have to put a bunch of hair gel in. You have to put a lot of hair gel in. Such a 2012 cut. Yeah, it was very 2012. That was like a big moment where like everybody was going from like the bowl cuts or like just like the hair that was down to that sort of like quiff thing. A lot of celebrities were making that kind of transition. My barber asked me if I was a lesbian when I was 12 and my mom walked out crying to smoke and then I was lost in Walmart. See, the only way that could have been crazier is if we got caught in the middle of one of those like Walmart chants and you just like joined it. But that's like, yeah, no, that's like genuinely one of the only times in my life where I can look back and I can be like, I think I was like definitely bullied in that situation. You know what I mean? Because like I wouldn't say I was like bullied in any other scenario really. Because it's like, you know, everybody got like made fun of a little bit in school, but like there was like kids that like actually got bullied. In my sense, it was more like it was like mildly annoying shit that everybody else got too. Do you think those people know you're a streamer nowadays? No, there's no way. I don't think there's I don't think any of them would recognize me. Oh, and they also had this like blog. The blog I think has been taken down since then, but I found it like a few years ago. And I was mentioned once in the blog, and it was when I hoisted the flag. Imagine you turn around and everyone from camp is there. The girl who called you weird is in chat right now. It's just like, I'm not going to be mean because if I were to actually say what I thought about her, I'd be talking about like a 14-year-old girl. So like it would be really rude if I gave my like delayed response 11 years later. You know what I mean? But like, let's just say that I didn't think she was very normal either, to be honest. I thought she was weird too. So like, yeah, after camp, my routine would be, there was like a store that would open up at 5 p.m. for like 40 minutes and you could go in there and buy snacks. So I'd just buy like a big bag of chips and I'd go into my room and just eat it by myself. I think this started happening like day 5. I just kind of like gave up. I was just like, this is crazy. Everyone in here is like, there's like some kind of like cult mentality. Like I can't keep doing this. Your camp sounds familiar to camp. I want a PP Fred 3 Camp Fred. Fred went to camp. I'm proud to say that I only watched one of the Fred movies. One was enough for me. I couldn't. I watched one of them and I realized maybe the rest are not for me. You're missing out. Am I? Am I missing out? Like, I think that's partly where, like, that thing I have comes from, where, like,
white people be like,
Plink.
These, like, small, I have, like, a little bit of, like, a little bit of cynicism towards, like, these small communities, like the camp community that I was a part of for, like, a week and a half, and then the small school I went to, where, like, a small community where, like, they just nonstop talk about how great it is. and how like amazing it is that it's this like small thing and that like it's not bigger. There's always like something hiding beneath the surface where it's like it's not actually that great. Because it was literally like the same thing in my small school. My school had a fucking anthem that we had to sing, which was weird. I never went to a school after that that had its own anthem. But like every like school meeting or whatever, like school-wide meeting where everybody would have to get into like the gymnasium and listen to the teachers talk, we'd be handed pamphlets and we had to sing the school anthem. And it was something about how like it's kind of, it was like a weird anthem. It was clearly written by like someone that was like 57 and peaked in like elementary school. Because it, like the song was about how like when you're old you really miss school. And how like all you can think about when you're old is how like the school you went to and the memories you made. And I guess that's kind of true, but like I wouldn't say it's like in a positive way. I do think about it a lot. We would have to say Hail Mary in Irish. I don't speak Irish. Guy that peaked in high school anthem. Because then, you know, in that small school, I wanted to switch schools. I wanted to go to a bigger school because I had a bunch of friends in the bigger school too, and it would have literally saved like an hour and a half off my commute time because I used to have to go like almost like 2 hours in the morning to go to school because I had to take like multiple buses. So at one point I wanted to switch, but then like because it's like if you're a small school, every like because you get like money per pupil. Every student makes up like a big portion of your fucking yearly budget, I guess. Because I think like the school I went to had like 90 kids at that point. So it was very small. So every time I would like kind of think about switching, one of like the teachers would like fucking call me and my parents in, and they would pretty much say this thing where they were like, no, you don't want him to go to a bigger school because he would get bullied in a bigger school. People are like big bullies in big schools. People are really ruthless in big schools, which when I ended up going to a school with like a couple thousand people, I realized it was like the most like laid back shit of all time because there was just like way too many people. Nobody like, obviously like you knew the people in your grade, but like then there was just like all these people that you fucking had no idea who the fuck they were. You know what I mean? Too many to be cliquey? Exactly. In a small school, if there was a rumor spread about you, that shit would spread like wildfire, bro. It would go around so fast. There were some kids who I saw their like fucking school reputation get nuked within like literally like 40 minutes just because of how fast word spread. Thousands of people sounds insane to me. Well, okay, the way it works here, I never really understood how the American schooling system works. Because the way it works here is, like, let's say you're in the 9th grade. If you're in a big school, then you're separated into different groups. So you could be in like 9A, 9B, or like 9C, or 9D if it's like a really big school. So it'd be like 4 different groups. And then you would have like a class teacher who would regularly be, she's also like a teacher that, is like, teaches some kind of specific subject, but she's also like your kind of like grade teacher. And she would be the one that like, your parents would go to, and like you would have like, you would have these like lessons called like, like teacher's hour or whatever, where it would just be like, like homeroom. Ours had like 2 groups per grade. But did you have like a system where like you'd be split into like actual like 9A, 9B? Like how did you know what group we were in? Or were you just like I'm in the 9th grade? Because here it would be like, you would be like I'm in like 9A. Was the guy who ate poop from the small school? Yes. Same in Italy. I went to a pretty small school. We had 2 homeroom teachers per grade. 2 homeroom teachers? Like different room numbers? Like a room number for the homeroom? Because I mean, we had like, you know, every subject would have their own room, I guess. Well, actually, when you from like 1st to 3rd grade, I think the teachers would come to you. You would have one classroom that you were in all day, and the teachers would like switch out. And then when you got older, you had to like start moving around. Schools here are max 1,500, so I don't think we needed that. That's like the average like big school here too, and we had that. My high school was too big to be split up like that, but we did when we were younger. But that's why you would split it up though, is because it's big. Because like in my small school, it was just like every grade was one group. Because like some of the grades would have like 5 kids in them. Mine was like the biggest in school, with like 13 kids in it. They introduced homerooms at my high school when I was in grade 11. In elementary school, K5, we had one teacher for the main subjects, but we would travel as a group to art, music, PE, etc. This is really fascinating. What's up, Max GGs? I went to a K-12 with 3 20 to 30 person classes per grade. And then we focus more on what your needs are. You could be in a really good science class, but then a dummy math class. Well, we had that too. But then you would have like the motherfuckers that you'd go on a field trip with. You know what I mean? And you would have like the, you know, like the school events with and shit. Did you have 2 semesters or same classes year round split into A-B days? Okay, let me think about this. When I first went to school, we had quarters. So it would be like September to like mid-October. And then mid-October, and then you would get like a break. You would get like a you know, like a week off. And then it would be like November to December, and then you would get 2 weeks off for Christmas. And then it would be January to like March or April. And then at one point in my schooling year, they added like another vacation into the mix, which was insanely hype. Imagine you go to school one year and the first announcement they tell you is like, by the way, you're getting an extra week off this year. And it was like somewhere in like February or some shit. I can't remember. Maybe it was in November. I don't know how unique this is, but my high school had block schedules with A through H days. Wait, so does this mean that if it's like an A day schedule, then 1 week is A, then the next day is B, and then the week after that is C? Or like, what is this? What does this mean? Because I'm like trying to put it together, because I think I had some shit like that where like 1 week there would be like classes rotated every day. You would have a set of classes as day A and set as day B. I had like week 1 and week 2 where the classes would be different. Yeah, I had kind of something like that. We had 4 different types of days. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm not understanding this. So if you did A and B days, Does that mean you had two different sets of, like, every day just rotated between A and B? Or every week rotated between A and B? Day? So you only had two different schedules? Bro, for me, every day was different. Every single day was different as hell. And it would be hype because some days the first lesson would be off. So you could wake up an hour later and come to school like during the second period or whatever. And that was like the most hype. But then, you know, some days it would be like PE is first, and that's like the fucking worst. How did you keep track? You just kind of remembered it after like a certain period. I think it would change like once a year in the middle. After Christmas break, it would change. But like when you're in the routine, when you're like pulling up every day, you remember that like, okay, Wednesday is like, you know, like Estonian literature, you know, maybe like maths or like history, PE, you know, you would like just remember this. And then like, you know, like Thursday would be like fucking whatever else. Did you have a uniform? One of the schools was about to install a uniform right before I left. So they ended up getting a uniform for some fucking reason. And it played into the same thing of like, oh, we don't want kids to get bullied for their outfits or whatever. And I fucking hated that. That's not why I like changed schools, but like, it was like a relief that I got out of there. Fuck the damn uniform. Was a white polo and I had such bad stress sweat and stained all my shirts I wanted to die. Does Estonia have good authors? Yeah, I think that's like one of like the strongest parts of our art culture is the writers. We have a lot of good writers.
In my high school, we had the same teachers for a semester, and 7 periods and 1 lunch period. But Wednesdays were late start days.
Same teachers? Yeah. No, I think mine was like similar. I heard you said I'm undeserving of my success. What? Did I say that? Who told you this? Where'd you hear this from? Oh. Oh, I just fucking understood what you're talking about. Bro, you actually just kind of baited me. I mean, I thought you were joking, but like I just didn't know what the joke was. But now I remember. Guys, have you seen it, man? Jason the Ween and like fucking Sakura and like Cyan and who's the other one? Sunny. Oh my god, bro, it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, dude. Obviously, we've seen it. I don't think that's true. Look at this. Look at the rest of the chat right now. I think you're like literally the only one that's seen it. What happened? Who cares, man? What do you mean, who cares? This is fucking serious business, dude. Jason the Ween is in drama. What the fuck are you talking about? Do not call yourself an activist if you don't care about the literal emotional distress that Jason the Ween is in right now. What did he do? Oh, I gotta think about it, because I don't really remember. Basically, I think what happened was... Dude, okay, the reason why me and Chili have been talking about this drama, and the reason we're talking about it is because this is like the first drama that I think I've seen in quite a while, where like I'm actually looking at it and I'm like, this is like the most like pointless shit of all time. Like none of this is actually, this is like none of this matters. None of this like matters even remotely. This is like a vague like personal disagreement. Whereas like most dramas nowadays are like, oof, like that person should be in prison, low key. But like it was some shit like, man, Jason the Ween. I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know. They were dropping like fucking 12-page Google documents on this shit, and I don't fucking know. It's about like someone was talking shit about someone behind their back, and then Jason the Ween was like, I don't fuck with that. But then like apparently that's like not even what happened. Sonny was talking shit on Sakura. Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't know. I don't even know who the hell Sonny is. First time I heard of this person. This is a new DLC for me, bro. And then like Cyan was like, you know, Jason the Ween was like, Cyan is weird, bro. Jason the Ween was like, Cyan is weird, bro. Sonny said Sakura is undeserving of her success, and Jason blackballed Sonny from the group. OCS CS2. And who's that? You know, Cyan is... It's time for you to step into drama. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I just can't, like, remember it at all. I'm, like, trying to get involved so fucking bad, and I just can't fucking... Like, I can't remember what happened. Yeah, someone went to someone and said something, and then Sakura and Jason the Ween said, "Oh, that's not." And then they said, we don't want to hang out with you anymore. And then everybody was like, "What the hell? What the fuck? What the hell?" And now everyone's like, I don't know. It's like really bad. Everyone's like really mad at each other. And 39 Daft got involved. So that's how you know it's serious. Cyan got blackballed too for being weird about Jason the Ween in the Japan trip. But it turns out maybe there was a mix of words because she showed messages and it seems Sakura was a bit iffed out by Jason the Ween too. Ugh, I hope they can all sort it out low key because I like all their streams. No, like for real. But like, you know what, man? In the midst of this, I'm glad that mine and Chibley's favorite unproblematic streamer, Elam, remains completely problem-free. Nothing has happened around that guy at all, thankfully. It's been a really quiet time for us Elam heads. Open Twitter. Did you ever meet him? Yes. I met him once. Okay, you know, I'll get involved in this because some of the people that he wronged have actually been really nice to me. I'm going to be honest with you. I met Elam once. Everything they say was my exact impression of him. Literally every single thing that I've read was 100% my impression of him, and it was like a brief moment, but I was just like, it was just like there immediately. I'm gonna be honest. That's it. I found my way to get myself involved. I found my way into this. I think you want his hair. Yeah, that's probably why I was so worked up over it. Posting this to LSF, you're done, bro. You look like the creepy YouTube guy. What the hell? What creepy YouTube guy? There's like literally like 1,000 of those. What do you mean? Which one? You got to be more specific, bro. Can you address Caleb Hammer being a pervert too? Oh my fucking god. Caleb Hammer. I fucking hate Caleb Hammer. I saw people talking about Caleb Hammer on the timeline that he's like red pilled or something, which I don't understand why that's the one that kidnaps people on Omegle and pretends to skip. Bro, I don't know what the fuck you're watching, bro. Bro, I don't know what the hell kind of shit you're watching, man. I never heard of that in my fucking life. Okay, the reason Caleb Hammer is this like he's like this guy with glasses on YouTube Shorts that gives financial advice. And low key, I've been seeing clips of him for years, and I thought he was like an ironic character. I only now realize that he's like a real person. But then the reason I found out about the Caleb Hammer drama was because for some reason I got recommended the r/Caleb Hammer subreddit. And everyone in the comments was like heartbroken. They were like, oh my God, Caleb Hammer is a red-pilled chud. Which like that would have been my like number one assumption based off like the clips I saw of him. It just like, I don't know, it just like made sense. But like his like people in the subreddit were like, oh my God, this is fucking horrible. Oh no. But like I don't really know what he's done outside of that. I just saw like people he like I don't know. And I mean if we're doing the fucking if we're doing drama alert on here, just got to give a shout out to Casey Neistat, who we've covered on the stream previously for like his insane Zionism. Like he goes crazy with it. You know that clip I talked about where like he was doing an interview and like a pro-Palestine march went past his office and he just like,
Hey! Ho, ho,
all right,
ho!
what is this one?
Ho, ho, ho! Santa here!
Yeah.
I just wanted to come on here and deny these pervert allegations against me, Santa Claus!
Against you? No
This
one's
is
talking about
fake
you, Santa.
liberal news! Santa, out!
No. Bro, what the fuck was that? How did you guys like collab on that? I almost just fucking died. Anyways, thanks for the money, guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Casey Neistat, insane Zionist. Pro-Palestine march went by his office, and then he like stopped the interview to take out like the world's largest Israel flag and started waving it out of his window, and then started like laughing about it or whatever. I think he's like, not only is he doing that now, he's also, I think he's going like anti-woke. Because Chibli sent me this. I saw Marty Supreme. It's an absolute masterpiece. Is it woke? It is not. Not even close. It's not even close, bro. And he, oh my God, he's...
And it's ridiculous. It's one pouch. It's the size of a slider. I'm gonna try it. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even see this.
Instant buzz. I can't feel my face. That's insane. Check this out.
Bro. That's crazy. I think he's actually fucking, I think he's losing his fucking mind. I mean, he's been losing his mind for a while, but I feel like he's like really like he's committed to it now. That's crazy. I'd probably be a loser too if my whole personality was spray painting my sunglasses. This is like I mean, this is like so predictable because this happens to like every single one of them. Where like they, you know, all of these guys like they pretend to be like, well, I wouldn't really call Casey Neistat like progressive, but you know what I mean? He was like, I'm like a good liberal. I'm like a really good, you know what I mean? And then I think he started getting like pushback for his like intense love of Israel. And this happens to every one of those guys who got like glazed way too much, where they get pushed back once and then they're just like, you know what, fuck this. Fuck all of this. Fuck everybody. Woke is fucking crazy. I'm going to make my whole fucking personality about being anti-woke. And I guess that's what like happened to him too. What I feel like Fun for Louis has been to Israel, that would make sense. I remember when Fun for Louis issued an apology for going to North Korea. I remember his video where he was like, guys, I'm so sorry. I guess I just misunderstood the situation. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I understand. I understand everyone's frustration. I'm sure he's just one of those Pod for America guys. Oh, what is Pod for America again? Oh, it's this. I've seen like one picture of them. I don't know anything else about them outside of this. The vlog of his GF freaking out over it. I just... So many of these YouTubers, I'm just like I'm so fascinated by, I guess, like their psychology, really. I think they're all like such like guilty pleasures of mine where like I just always got to check up on them. Like Shay Carl, for example. Just because there's so much to it that I'm just like, it's like it's still kind of uncharted territory. Like we're starting to reach that point where we're very much like seeing the consequences of some of this like content creation where like, you know, like during quarantine, I remember we used to talk about on the stream about how like, we used to talk about XUC a lot because that was when like XUC like totally went off the deep end. And I remember us talking about how it's going to be fascinating to see how this like affects his brain being live like 20 hours a day, you know, going live 20 hours a day and just like fully committing his life to live streaming. Like I wonder how that's going to affect his brain. And now like some of that is starting to arrive. Some of that is starting to reach us, and we're seeing it. And I also think it's the same with like, you know, family vloggers, where like 2010s, it was just kind of happening. These families were vlogging, and now we're seeing like the kids from those families grow up. And we're seeing like what kind of person is raised out of someone that had to be in that environment in their adolescence. BF versus GF had their relationship ruined because of their daily vlogs. Yeah, I don't remember much about them. I did used to watch them a lot though. See, Daddy05 became a conscious rapper. No, I haven't thought about Daddy05 in a long time. Was the vlogs or just that they grew apart? I remember it being more about them like growing apart. I got an influencer aunt who does family travel vlogging content. That's crazy. I'm glad to be the only influencer in my family. I think that's like peace. These names have all been new to me except 39 Dav. I just think it's like, it cooks your brain, bro. It cooks your brain in like so many ways. Number one, it's like it just gives you like access to this like limitless fountain of attention. And then when the attention starts like fizzling away, which happens to everybody, no one has like, there's maybe like, you know, 15 people who manage to like really hold on to it forever. But even then, like, we don't know if it's forever because like it hasn't been long enough. But like, you know, it's like, I guess like anything where you're young, you get a lot of attention, you get a lot of money. You move into these bubbles, which I've talked about a lot before, my own like experience with those bubbles and shit. And then it's just like, it just creates like a very fucking unique specimen out of you. Especially like, you know, some of like the first gen YouTubers. Because that's, I mean, I do enjoy kind of like dissecting the different generations of YouTubers and content creators and shit. Because it feels like, in content creation especially, the generations change quite fast. So we get like a whole new wave of creators pretty fucking fast. Bro, what the hell is this shit? You're really fucking finding some deep cuts today, bro. The ones who were early who cashed out, like the Maker Studios people. Yeah. Shay Carl was one of those. I think like, who was it that like got in on the Maker deal? Like I think Philip DeFranco got like a lot of money from that. I think they all got like fucking tens of millions of dollars from that deal. Because Disney, this is the craziest shit. Walt Disney bought Maker Studios for $500 million. They paid $500 mil for what was a fucking YouTube MCN. A YouTube network, dude. I don't know like what they thought they were going to do with it, but... Oh yeah, Kasim G. Kasim G. I just remember when that happened. That was like insane. Relativity Media submitted... Wait, hold up. Disney offered them 500 mil, and then some other company offered them 1.1 bill, but they turned it down? Bro, they thought that they were about to like become like fucking Disney royalty or some shit. They accepted the fucking Disney deal because they thought they were about to be like the next Mickey Mouse. And then like, you know, Disney like fucking, I think they shut down Maker Studios like 2 years after they bought this shit, dude. I think that company was like sent down the drain pretty fucking fast. That's crazy, bro. SourceFed. Oh my god, I used to love SourceFed. I used to love the shit out of SourceFed. Disney just buying shit. Yeah, but now aren't they like in the past few years, weren't they kind of like shopping themselves around? Weren't there rumors of like Apple or some shit thinking about buying Disney like 3 years ago or something? That would have been fucking weird. Everything is literally going to be like 3 companies in probably like 10 years. They invested in AI shit recently. Yeah, and they did like some crazy shit with it. Where like all the Mickey Mouses and shit, I think are going to be like available in the AI media library. You can generate videos with them soon. I'm sure that's going to go fucking great. This company cares so much. They care so much about art. We love our evil business tech overlords. The tech CEOs are also like kind of like a new like it's kind of like a new like YouTube generation where like they're also like a very like unique type of fucked up. They're like especially weird. Like all the fucking Mark Zuckerbergs and like who's the fucking OpenAI guy? I forget his name. He's fucking. If you ever want to read some like fucking real fucked up shit, scroll his wiki page, bro. It's actually crazy. Yeah, Sam Altman, and then like fucking Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is like another one where like I don't that guy seems like he's actually like. I don't know, he's like an alien sent from another planet to like eradicate humanity. And he's not even like lying about it. I think he like kind of, he's like angling towards humanity ending. I just bought 100,000 Chud coin. Yo, to the moon, bro. To the moon. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. But it is just like, I don't know, I guess what like really always stands out to me about this is that like every single one of these guys is just someone that got like crazy bullied as a kid and now we all have to like suffer because of it. All of them are always just like, you know, they always love to like go to those like fucking TED Talks or whatever and talk about like how they got like this shit beaten out of them as a kid. And that's why they want to like control everything. That's why they want to like fucking run the world. So I guess, like, you know, shout out to those bullies, man. We're gonna have to live with their fucking actions for the rest of our lives. The bullies didn't bully them enough. Well, reality is here we are. Here we are, dude. We exist in this fucking reality. Were you a bully? No, I wasn't. I wouldn't say I was a bully. I don't think I was like... I think there are definitely occasions where I wasn't like particularly nice. But I wasn't a bully. There's definitely like some instance where I look back and I'm like, damn, I was like a little bit like rebellious and like a little bit, I don't know, like a little bit rude to some people, but like, no, I don't think I was a bully. You're planning on playing the new No I'm Not Human update? Oh, I saw Chibli play that. Is it good? What did they add? I would love to run that game back at some point. Did they just have like new characters? New people and one new ending? Okay, we could play that at some point. One of these weeks we'll run it. Today, low key, last time we did The Price is Right, I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm down to like run like a couple episodes of Price is Right today on Gaggle. Dude, I'm glad I went live today because I almost didn't. I'm telling you, bro, those Italian snacks. Some of you guys probably weren't here when I said this. I'm telling you, I had like top 3 worst experience on the toilet ever. Genuinely, so bad. It was horrific. I don't know which one it was. Maybe the olive oil one. Like immediately after. No, like 6 hours ago. Is that why you despawned? Yeah, it was a part of it. Because I just felt really like weird all day, and then it just happened. Did you check the expiration dates on the snacks? Yeah, I did. I did like after that happened to me, and they were all fine. But like the olive oil rice crackers just tasted weird. They tasted odd. And I ate the whole pack. I ate the whole pack because like I was kind of like obsessed with how weird it was, how weird it tasted. And then, you know, it hurt, dude. I'm dead serious. It hurt. It was horrible. You say you felt the oil when you bit it? No, it was like an explosion of flavors in my mouth. So what country's going to try to take you on next with snacks? Well, we're going to have to see what box I get next month because, you know, I paid for 3 months, so. Chilean snacks wouldn't do that to you. Well, maybe next month is Chile. You never know. All right, let me see what fucking episodes we got here. We got Christmas edition Price is Right. We got Gerald's Perfect Prize, Roxanne's Big Moment, Lori's Turn of the Wheel. Kind of loving Roxanne's Big Moment. She seems very hype in the thumbnail. Which, by the way, if you've never watched this before, Gaggle means that you can play along. You can play along in the chat, and there's like a leaderboard. So you get put up against other people in the chat, and we'll see who wins. See the showcase. Bro, what the fuck is this?
$1 million. Plus, you can win cold hard cash just by watching. Join Dick Clark for
Dick Clark.
Premieres CBS Saturday.
Aaron is the top winner in today's showcase. Tracy is the runner-up, and this is showcase number 1. This showcase is filled with prizes for the new millennium that will make you Y2K compliant. And with the new
Y2K compliant, bro. Are you guys Y2K compliant yet?
Extra cash, like $1,000 in cash. And just in case your computer didn't make it through the new year, we have a fully Y2K compliant new computer.
Oh my God, oh my God.
This Apple iMac computer with printer has a 15-inch color monitor with all hard drive materials built in behind it. The next
Bro, I love this iMac. The design of it is so fucking good.
To a screaming halt for whatever reason, you'll probably need a new clock, like the one inside this brand new sports car. It's a Chevy Camaro Z28. Fasten your seatbelts. With its dynamic performance and sporty look, this dashing sports car will take your breath away. Comes with radial tires, bucket seats with premium trim seating surfaces, and the sport appearance package. This showcase filled with prizes that are fully Y2K compliant can be yours if the price is right. Aaron, are you
Bro, everything is Y2K compliant. That's crazy.
What are you going to bid, Aaron?
I'm going to bid a total of $26,500.
$26,500.
Yes.
All right, Tracy, this is your showcase. Tracy, your showcase begins with a wonderful collection of fragrances. Name brand fragrances for women includes items from Givenchy, Donna Karan, and Jessica McClintock. And keep these wonderful fragrances in your elegant new bedroom.
Bro,
Roy Hill's absolutely
is she okay?
Toscana bedroom group, beautifully shaped with new dimensions.
The two different kinds of high, dude, right in front of us.
And enhance your room with this beautiful bedding. Orchid Pavilion, an all-cotton sateen ensemble and a unique decorative style of all-over tossed orchid motifs, echoed in warm creams and taupes, highlighted with aqua by Atelier Martex. And your dreams will be sweet on this mattress set. Enjoy healthy.
Bro, this is way worse than the first one.
This Posture 5 satin pillow quilt features a patented Posture Zone suspension system, a Bimco exclusive, and the key to healthful sleep. But before
the logo
you
is
retire
cute.
for the evening, relax in your new spa.
Okay, hot tub.
C-Card pools.
You said dude right after I coughed really loud and I thought you were mad at me. I'd never be mad at you, Zoo Smell Egbert.
This spa is big enough to seat 7 adults. Family fun for everyone from C-Card Pools. And this showcase can be yours if the price is right. What do you bid, Tracy?
$18,000.
$18,000 is her bid. We'll be right back.
It's a little something I've done every night since I was a kid. Empty my pocket change into this old jar. It's never much, just what's left after I break $1. And I never thought I could get quality life insurance with my spare change.
Neither did I, until I saw a commercial for Conseco Direct Life. Imagine people our age getting life insurance at such an affordable rate.
What a fucking wholesome ad. Imagine us old people also getting insurance. Isn't that a fucking dream?
On your budget and just as easy to get. Now, there's no medical exam to take and no health questions will be asked. You know, for about 25 cents a day, you can have the protection to help cover your final expenses, and you cannot be turned down for any reason. This coverage cannot be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Your premium will never increase and your benefit will never decrease due to age. Plus, your coverage bills cash value.
Sorry, I love these ads. We're watching the ads, dude.
You know, the average cost of a funeral today is over $5,000. And that can be a big burden for anyone.
Bro, it's probably like $75,000 nowadays.
I'm doing this commercial because I believe in Conseco Direct Life. They make it easy and affordable to get the coverage you need. Call now for free information and a free gift.
All I did was make a phone call to Conseco Direct Life. They answered all my questions.
Bro, how much do they fucking pay for this ad? This is
We've
crazy.
both got the coverage we should have had for years now.
With change
Were people
to
just like
spare.
not fucking dying or something? How do they have the money to fucking run this ad?
Proud of its 35-year history of
This life
providing
insurance
quality
ad.
life insurance. Call toll-free 1-800-850-1900 to receive free information in the mail about this valuable life insurance. Rates are only $6.95 a unit per month and never go up. Dial 1-800-850-1900. The call is free, and so is this handy guide to Social Security. Operators
Oh my
are
God,
available
bruh.
24 hours a day. Call now, 1-800-850-1900. There's no risk or obligation. That's 1-800-850-1900.
That's it. That's the ad we get.
Tracy, you bid $18,000 on your showcase. And Tracy, the actual retail price of your showcase is $16,233. You're over. Now, Aaron, if you
you're
don't go
over.
you win, no matter how far you miss it. Your bid is $26,500. Aaron, the actual retail price of your showcase is $26,368.
What?
You're over. Oh, and by so little, by $32.
Oh my God. I feel so bad for him because he probably never got rich after this.
132. About like not much. Yeah, he's in shock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tracy. Bob Barker reminding you, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh my God, that's so fucking sad. Bro, what if him winning would have caused like a butterfly effect, which would have meant that he wouldn't have been on like Breaking Bad? Like, what if this is what he needed to end up where he was? Like, what if him getting like the car or whatever would have made him too cocky, and he would have been like, I don't actually need to go to that audition. Is that actually him? It is. There was a Drew Carey episode of Price is Right. No! I have not. I can't tell if you're lying. No, it's him.
This is Ron.
It's him.
Roddy. Speaking for The Price is Right, a Mark Goodson television production.
Oh my God, bro. He's going to the audience and everything.
Okay. Let's go.
What is this ad?
Verdict is in. Judging Amy is the #1 new drama
Judging
of the
Amy.
season.
Judging Amy?
A television trial that's making headlines nationwide and capturing the hearts of millions.
Your daddy is very proud of you.
Amy Brenneman and Tyne Daly star in Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
CBS
A disturbing
Tuesday.
crime,
A 9-year-old is murdered for her bike. A 10-year-old stands accused.
a political maneuver,
We will be seeking to try Calvin Whitkin as an adult.
and a media frenzy.
Bro, what the hell is
A child
this?
is tried in the press.
What if he's just this little boy who's too scared to talk?
But is he as innocent as he seems?
The bike was mine.
Family Law returns, CBS next Monday.
Tonight, it's back to work, but how's our newly wired world holding up? Also, the flu season's officially underway. How bad will it be? We'll tell you. And would you buy silverware made with radioactive metal?
Yes.
It sounds incredible, but we'll have the details.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Fucking shit, bro. Well, that was fun. Who wants to be a millionaire failures? Hold on, let's watch a second of this.
50-50, ask the audience, phone a friend. It's all here for you. So if you're ready, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Here we go.
What is that guy's name? Like Reginald?
All right, Brian, we begin
This
with
guy?
$100.
Reginald?
According to the nursery rhyme, what did a little Jack Horner pull from a pie?
Regis.
Ribbon, plum, blackbird, little Jill Horner.
Well, Regis, I was kind of afraid of nursery rhymes as an early
I
question
wouldn't know
here,
this.
but I think I know
I
this
had never
one.
heard of this.
I'm going to say C, blackbird.
You know, it's kind of tense, isn't it, for a $100
It really
question?
is.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like anybody's watching.
So your final answer is?
Final answer is C, blackbird.
He says blackbird. My gosh, it was a plum. Brian, I'm sorry.
Oh, yikes.
Anyway, Brian,
Should've
it
asked the
was a
audience.
plum. Yeah, sometimes those things are a little obscure in your memory. But, so maybe...
Something about 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie was in my head.
Brian, it's too late. It's over.
I know.
Nice try, and good luck to you. And, I'm sorry.
Oh, $0.
Oh, man.
$4,000. Denny's restaurants offer a signature breakfast dish named after what sports term? Slam dunk, touchdown, knockout, grand slam.
Grand Slam. Grand Slam.
Slam dunk, final answer.
No, no, no.
I meant Grand Slam.
Oh, no.
That's what you said.
And her name is Meredith, right? This host? It's something like Meredith. Oh my god, that's so sad.
What object is the one that Ernie sings about while in his bathtub on the TV series Sesame Street? Rubber ducky, toy boat, plastic piggy, pet rock.
The only thing I remember is a rubber ducky.
You remember Sesame
Is this
Street?
the quietest man on earth?
Actually, not really. I didn't watch very much TV when I was young. I was somewhat deprived.
Why is he so fucking quiet?
Think so?
Deprived are the answer.
Well?
Actually, I'd like to use the audience for this one.
All right, fine. Sure, we can use the audience. Alan,
Bro,
use
the
your
audience is gonna
audience.
mislead him.
On
Are you
your
fucking
pads
kidding me?
Using A, B, C, or D, please vote now.
Bro, I would literally like jump into the audience fucking swinging if they fucking misled me.
Well, you thought it was rubber ducky. 90% feel the same way.
Yeah.
What do you think now, Alan?
Wait.
I hope I didn't bias the audience by saying A in the beginning, but I'll go for A.
Going for A. Final answer?
Sure.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It was
Oh, okay.
rubber ducky.
So this is in here by accident.
$300. Which
Oh, never
of the
mind.
following is a famous French cooking school?
Cordon Bleu.
Moulin Rouge, Eiffel Tower, Cordon Bleu.
Yes.
Chicken a la king.
Moulin Rouge, dude.
Well, no. A.
No.
Final answer?
Yes.
Now, Moulin Rouge was a nightclub. Cordon Bleu was the...
Bro, what did I say?
Oh, well.
What did I say?
Well, Alan, so
Also,
we'll leave
Regis
with,
is a horrible host,
$200.
dude. Every time someone gets the wrong answer, he like winces. He makes an expression.
But thank you very much for coming, and good luck to you in your medical career. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
All right.
Literally, if I was on that show and Regis was in front of me, I'd go, I'm thinking A, and then I look over at Regis, and then I'm like, I'm thinking B, and he goes going like,
First question, $500. When attacked by predators, which of these animals will often activate a large gland known as an ink sac? Cheetah, squid, owl, Paris Hilton.
Owl, C, final answer.
What?
I'm so sorry. You knew after you said it, Lovey. I'm so sorry. It was squid. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Lovey.
Oh my God.
Folks, please stay with us. This happens sometimes. It's very unfortunate, and we'll be right back.
And here it is. Hannibal crossed the Alps.
Oh,
using
Regis
what
is
animal?
sharding in this one.
Rhinoceri, elephants, llamas, chihuahuas.
You know what? I'm not going out in the first question, so I'm gonna take the 50-50 here. I'm a little sure, but let's see what happens.
50-50. All right, sure. The computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving Robbie 1 wrong answer and the correct answer.
Regis girl squeaking.
Elephants or llamas?
Okay, that was the one I thought, so I'm gonna go with C, llamas.
C, llamas. Final answer?
See what I mean?
Final answer. Robbie, I'm sorry. It was elephants. Robbie is gone before he's here. Take those lucky shorts off and burn them. Well, I am so sorry. The answer was.
Regis, turn that fart down.
But Robbie,
Good to be here.
all over. But thank you very much. Give him a good hand. Thank you, Robbie. Good luck to you. Terrific moment.
Regis, where are you now, dude?
Still have that 50-50 lifeline. $500 million at stake here. If you miss,
Regis found footage, bro.
118,000 back down to 32,000. Here it comes for $500,000. Let's play. Which of the following characters is not considered a Pokemon? Jigglypuff, Frodo,
Oh my god, bro.
Squirtle,
Bro.
Pikachu.
I gotta use a 50-50 now, or you just...
All right, fine. Sure, we can get that done. Computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving Toby with 1 wrong answer and 1 correct, please.
This guy recording this is fucking hilarious, and he's not even doing anything.
Jigglypuff or Frodo? Now all the lifelines are gone. So take your time.
That's right.
You little boy involved in Pokemon yet?
Too young.
How about you? Do you play?
No.
Neither do I.
It wasn't until very recently I did not even know what a Pokemon was. Got my nephew back in Texas is having a cow right now.
A cow?
A cow.
Sounds painful. But I guess that's what you have in Texas, right?
That's right.
Bro, this guy's really sitting on it.
Regis, as much as I'd like to go for the $1 million, I can't walk away. I can't leave $250,000 on the table. I don't feel good enough about this. I'm gonna walk away.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
You are a great contestant. You really were. Here is your check for $250,000. How about a great
What the
hand,
fuck?
ladies?
This was at the 250,000? I think this was before the Lord of the Rings movies came out.
Let's play.
I mean, he played it smart. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know. But like, that's crazy that that question was at that point.
Homeowners buy surge protectors to protect their possessions from unexpected surges of what? Electric current?
Oh my god, this
Water
guy
flow,
looks like
air
my
pressure,
classmate.
Buyer's remorse.
I will say B, water flow, final answer. Wait.
Oh, Chase, no.
Bro.
Electric current. Oh, Chase, I'm so sorry. Oh, darn.
Why do they all do that with her? Because she has them fucking stuttering and trembling. She would have me do that too.
Oh boy. Coming to play now is scientists. You still have the double dip. How many U.S. states have names that begin with the word new?
New York, New Hampshire,
2,
New Jersey.
3, 4, 5.
3, final answer. Oh, fuck New Mexico, dude.
I think I'm going to use my double dip on this one.
Okay, we're going to stop the clock with 11 seconds. 2 opportunities
What's up,
to answer
Mazdoghi?
this question. If you get it wrong, though, you will go down to $1,000. May I have your first answer, please?
B, 3, final answer.
Oh my god, I can't even judge him. I can't even judge him.
Ed, you have 11 seconds.
Oh wait, what is this?
Starting
What the
now.
hell does this shit mean? What the hell is this double dipping mechanism? I've never seen this.
5 seconds. 3 seconds.
I'm going to walk away. Final answer.
Ed, you can't walk away with double dip. Yeah, with double dip, you're not allowed to walk away. That's why it's a. That's why I said if you got both wrong, you would go down to $1,000. I'm sorry, Ed. But you
What
do
the f-
have $1,000. Thanks for playing the game, Ed. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Bro, we need the show on Gaggle, bro. I didn't realize this show was this insane. Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? This is GTA San Andreas gameplay, dude. What is this? Bro, I can't even understand him, bro. This is Bigfoot found in Los Santos, bro. What is this? Oh my god, that was the last one, man. Shark Tank? I can't watch Shark Tank because even the fucking sight of Kevin O'Leary makes me so fucking angry, dude. He actually fucking pisses me off on the show so bad because literally all he does on Shark Tank is he's like, I'm gonna give you the most bullshit fucking offer of all time, and then they say, I don't want your fucking horrible offer, Kevin O'Leary. You're literally trying to fucking scam me. And then he goes, you're making a big fucking mistake, and you're not even gonna live to see it. I was like, fucking Jesus, man. Little bald weasel, what the hell? What the hell? What the fart? No, literally, it's like, I'm gonna give. He always wants like such a big chunk of the company, and then he gets like offended when people don't want to fucking accept his offer. Yeah, I've heard of Dragons. I've watched Dragons Den. Doesn't really hit the same as Shark Tank, to be honest. I'll be honest. I'll admit it. I'll be 100% honest right now. Guys, I think that's it for me for today. But I will be back tomorrow with Prezzo, with double feature, Elf, and the Grinch. The Jim Carrey Grinch is what it looks to be. Thanks for streaming. Dude, that's the best first-time chatter I've ever fucking seen in my life. You know what? I'm going to gift you a sub right now. Gift it. Oh, the button doesn't fucking... Alright, well, now this is awkward because now I gotta fucking... Hold on, you gotta give me a second. Why doesn't the button work for me, bro? It pisses me off. Your TikTok audio is in the Grinch. What? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gift. Boom. 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 Gift. Send. Boom.
White people be like,
boom. All right, thanks y'all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.